Hello everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon in Lisbon, guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Really appreciate it. A special show, time to watch a little bit of football, time to relax, time to get in the mood for the weekend in regards to Manchester United, of course, guys. Let me know if I'm lagging a little bit. YouTube was having some problems earlier, so let me know if I'm lagging or anything like that. Just let me know. Give me a scream, give me a message. Let me know. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys. I really appreciate you all, of course. Hopefully, we get some good football today, guys. Hopefully, everything is well. Hopefully, it's a good match. Let's get straight into the lineups, guys. Please let me know if I'm lagging. Of course, YouTube has had some issues today, of course, guys. The lineups are Lunin is in goal, surprisingly, obviously, for Real Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold is the right back. They played a 4-4-2, guys. Funny enough, that's I don't see that often these days. Rudiger, Huijsen in defense, Olov inside, Carreras. Every time I see Carreras and that side, I get a little bit what would have been, what could have been, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Of course, Valverde, of course, as the right midfielder. Pitarch, the youngster in midfield, along with Tchouaméni and Gula on the left midfield. Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe is up front. In regards to Bayern Munich, we've got Manuel Neuer as the goalkeeper, Stanisic as the right back, Upamecano, Tar, and Lima as the back four. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, by the way, guys. Pavlovic and Kimmich are in the midfield, alongside Luis Diaz, formerly of Liverpool, Nabry, and Elise, guys, former Crystal Palace player, on the right with Harry Kane up front, guys. Absolutely. Real Madrid are in a good form, by the way. Real Madrid have scored 5 and conceded just 1 goal in 2 Champions League games, guys, against Manchester City, which was very impressive in the last round. Guys, Bayern Munich reached 100 goals in just 28 matches, the fastest any team has done so far this season, guys. Unbelievable. Bayern have scored 40 goals during their last 13 matches. During their 40 goals during their current 13-match unbeaten run, guys. 13 matches unbeaten. 40 goals for Bayern Munich. Bayern has scored 15 goals in 4 Champions League matches this season too. So that's not too bad as well, guys. Unbelievable. Quite a good record. Harry Kane has netted 31 times in the Bundesliga this season. Absolutely prolific player, isn't he? He is a prolific player. We have to admit that, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Now, in regards to the bench, we got Fran Gonzalez, Daniel Carvajal, David Alaba. We got Eder Militao, Fran Garcia, Raul Sensio, Dani Cabellos still playing for them, Eduardo Camavinga. Jude Bellingham has got a little bit of a knock. He's only started a few games this season. In the last 5 games, he's only had a few minutes of football, got an injury. Brahim Diaz, of course, the Monaco international. We've got Franco Mastantuono, guys, Gonzalo Garcia, Fernand Mendy, Courtois is on the bench. And guys, and Rodrigo. But Courtois is not on the bench. Sorry, Courtois is injured, along with Fernand Mendy and Rodrigo. They're injured at the moment. In regards to Bayern Munich, we've got Jonas Erbig as the goalkeeper on the bench. Alphonso Davies, Hiroki Ito, Min Jae Kim, Rafael Guerrero, Evelyn Osmani. Got Jamal Musiala on the bench. Leonard Carl, Leon Goretzka, and Tim Bischoff alongside Nicholas Jackson, who is on the bench, of course, guys, absolutely, on the bench today, of course, absolutely. Good evening. Let me say good evening, Ephraim. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. And good evening to Donning. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is blessed with you guys. Hope everything is good with you guys. Absolute legends, of course. So those are the lineups for Bayern Munich, of course. So let's go through the Sporting Lisbon and the Arsenal lineups, guys, if you don't mind. I want to go through this, of course. So in regards to Sporting Lisbon, they've got Silva in goal, Araujo as a left back, Ignacio and Diomande, who we've been heavily linked with over the last years. Of course, Ignacio, left-sided centre-back. Diomande, we've only been speaking about him this week, of course. We've got Fresneda as a right back, Samaus as the centre midfielder alongside Morita. They are playing a 4-2-3-1, of course. We got Pote, who is obviously Concao, of course, Pedro Concao, so his name is Pote. We've got Trincao, and we got Catamo, Suarez. A lot of recognisable faces in there in that Sporting Lisbon, because obviously Man United have been linked to a lot of these players, of course, guys. Absolutely. Now, in regards to Sporting Lisbon and Manchester City, Sporting have reached in the quarterfinals for the first time since 1992. It's been a while for Sporting Lisbon, and Gyökeres scored 97 goals in 102 Sporting games. Guys, that's unbelievable. Sporting beat PSG 2-1. in the last and won 5-0 in the last game. So they absolutely cruised their way to this Champions League quarterfinal, of course. Arsenal, though, however, have lost back-to-back games against Manchester City and Southampton. So are they in good form? Will their mentality be affected a little bit? So that is something that is up in the air. And Arsenal, Sporting have never beaten Arsenal in 5 European meetings. That is technically untrue because Sporting beat Arsenal in the Europa League, as we know, on penalties under Ruben Amorim. Now, in regards to the bench, we've got Diego Calais on the bench for Sporting Lisbon. He's a goalkeeper. João Varginha, he's the keeper as well. Eduardo Quaresma, Georges Avagianidis, Ricardo Mangas, Zeno Dibast, Daniel Braganca, Georgi Kacharashvili, and then we got Flavio Gonçalves, Rafael Nel, Salimane Faye, Giovanni Quenda, who's injured, but he's going to Chelsea soon, isn't he? Morten Hyman is suspended. Nuno Santos is injured as well, alongside Fotis Leonidis and Luis Gilholm. They're also injured as well, guys. In regards to the Arsenal team, we got Kepa as the goalkeeper on the bench, Carrie Ranson, Christian Mosquera, Marlon Salmon, Miles Lewis-Skelly on the bench again, Christian Norgard, Kai Havertz, Max Dallman, Andre Harriman Anus, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, Duran Timber, Piero Hincapié, Mikel Merino, and Bakayoko Saka. Of course, guys, those are the ones. Well, Sporting Lisbon have played the last 5 games. They have won 3, drawn 1, and lost 1. Arsenal have lost 2, won 2, and drawn 1 as well. They drew against Bayer Leverkusen, as we remember, of course, guys. So those are the lineups, guys. Let me know what you're thinking about the lineups. How you all doing? Hope everything is doing well for you guys. Hopefully, I'm not lagging too much as well. Let me know, guys, if I am. Obviously, YouTube have had a slight problems today. Sarah, who you support today? Real Madrid or Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich, Ephraim. I want Bayern Munich to go through. I do. I think Real Madrid have had their fair share of luck, to be honest. I think they've had their fair share of success, if I'm being totally honest with you. I would go for Real Madrid for me. Big up, Richard. What's going on, my friend? I'll be doing well. Hi, under 21s beating Real Madrid 2-1 at half time. Big up the Man United under 21s. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, Richard, thanks for letting me know. Man United, look, this doubles down in it. The fact that Man United have got such a good youth team at the moment. This is why we got to concentrate on giving them opportunities, especially next season when we have, we need a squad. So we need to bring through some of those young players. Definitely. We've got some great young players coming off the conveyor belt as well, guys. Absolutely. Good game at Old Trafford. Richard, 2-1. Lacey, really solid. I mean, good to see Shea Lacey back as well. Obviously, Shea Lacey's been played with a little bit of injuries this season, of course. He's going to be a star, definitely, alongside JJ Gabriel and Jim Freight. So these players are absolutely phenomenal. And I can't wait to see them next season. Hopefully, they get more opportunities next season. I really hope we don't stifle them in regards to bringing through buying too many players, and then we end up stifling them. But Man United do need to build a first team, and then slowly need to nurture these players into the team. They need to start giving them opportunities, definitely. And it's a shame that we got knocked out of these cup competitions so early, because we would have been giving some of these players some opportunities. Sadly, we got knocked out, and that's just the way it is. Unfortunately, it's the way cookie crumbles, of course, guys. But we're here for the Champions League, of course, guys. I hope everyone is blessed. I hope everyone's had a fantastic Tuesday so far, guys. Shame that Man United are not in the Champions League. It really does take something away from the Champions League, doesn't it? It's really boring when Man United are not in the Champions League. However, this is a very traditional game. I am keeping one eye on Sporting Lisbon against Arsenal as well. So I haven't forgotten about that game as well, guys. So yeah, I am keeping an eye on that. And I am keeping an eye on Real Madrid against Bayern Munich. They're very different games. You've got two powerhouses in Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. And then you've got the the wannabes in regards to the Arsenal Sporting Lisbon, of course, guys. No offense, of course, guys, absolutely not. But we've got 5 minutes to kick off, guys. Hopefully, we have a good games today. I'm looking forward to see Harry Kane starting for Bayern Munich today. No Bellingham, of course, for Real Madrid. Bellingham's got a little bit of a hamstring injury at the moment. He's only played a few minutes in the last 5 games, I believe. So he won't be. He's on the bench at the moment. But yeah, looking forward to the game. Really am looking forward to the game, and hopefully we get some entertainment. We get some very very good football, of course, guys. Absolutely, I really do hope so. Look, the big games tomorrow. Of course, I believe that PSG Liverpool is a massive game. I think that look, a lot of people are saying that PSG are going to walk Liverpool, going to walk over Liverpool. I'm not so sure, to be honest with you. I do believe the Champions League, in these cup competitions, it really is a great equalizer. You never know in these Champions League what's going to happen and stuff like that. And that's why I would say that you never know, guys. Absolutely. Don, Lacey, Bruno, like pen, keeper the wrong way. When players do that kind of thing at their age, it does show a lot of confidence, doesn't it? It does show you a lot of how do I say it? Like, that they've got the ability to do something like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's unbelievable to be taking a penalty like that at his age. I mean, what a player to learn from, by the way. Good player to learn from in regards to Bruno and penalties and that, because we know that Bruno hardly misses penalties, does he? He always sends the goalkeeper the wrong way and stuff like that, doesn't he? Ephraim, so is it good playing the first game away from home? Traditionally, yeah, Ephraim. Traditionally, it is the best thing to do is to play the first game away from home because you get the hard thing done first. However, things have changed a little bit in football, especially in the Champions League, because there's no away goal anymore. There used to be that away goal. So it was always an opportunity when you're playing the first game away from home to get that away goal. However, I would add that Manchester United, when we won the treble, we had a home game first against Inter Milan and we had a home game first against Juventus. So it's not necessarily exclusively an advantage. However, over history, if you're calculating, it has been a slight advantage playing away from home first, getting a home leg done first, and whatever happens in the home leg, you can use the crowd in the second leg. And I think that's what it is. Like when you need a goal or you need a couple of goals, you got the home crowd on your side and stuff like that. And I think that's why they say that the away game first is is an advantage, to be honest with you. Well, Goodwill Kukunki is playing very well at left back tonight. Goodwill Kukunki, I've been mentioning. People think, oh, Sal, why do you keep mentioning Goodwill Kukunki? Godwilling is an unbelievably talented young defender. Can play centre back, can play left back, like you're seeing tonight, Richard. Very versatile, very clever, very mature for his age, absolutely. And looking forward to seeing him come into the side next season. I really am. Would have thought he would have broken to the side already. However, it just doesn't work out like that sometimes, does it? In my opinion. But we got Fredrickson and we got Kukunki. I think those two players, especially, are going to be absolutely brilliant for us. Stephen, what's going on, my friend? Ineos and Glazers out all day long. Shouldn't we be here, Stephen? We should be in this Champions League, shouldn't we, really, Stephen? Shouldn't it be Man United? Should it be Man United in this Champions League? I think it should be Man United in the Champions League first. Guys, let me know if I'm lagging a little bit. I am, obviously. There has been some slight issues with YouTube and things like that, guys. So let me know if I am lagging and stuff like that. I'll sort that out. Thank you so much, everyone who's joining me today. I really appreciate everyone. Let me just do this. Right, guys, thank you guys for joining me. Anyway, you guys are the absolute legends, guys. You are the ones that you are the loyalists. You guys, absolutely fantastic. It's good to see you here, guys. I really appreciate everyone on the stream. I really do appreciate that, of course. But looking forward to some good football tonight, guys. That's what it's all about. It's all about the good football tonight. And hopefully we get some good games and some goals, of course, guys. Absolutely. And that's the most important thing. Games are ready to kick off, of course. We're not long before kickoff, guys. We're literally a minute before kickoff. Hopefully the games, kick off very, very soon, guys, of course. So hopefully... we get the games done on. So players are coming out of the pitch. Players are on the pitch now, guys. Games are ready to kick off. We are ready, guys. Of course, we are ready for the games, of course. Let's do this, guys. Let's hope for a very good Champions League, of course, night, guys. Absolutely. And let's do it, guys. Absolutely. Let me just see if I can get the game on. That does help, of course, most of the time. Here we go, Champions League. There we go. And let's just turn that off. There we go. So let's see if we can get that on. So game's about to kick off, guys. We are ready for liftoff, guys, in this Champions League. Let's do this, guys. and hopefully it's amazing atmosphere at the Bernabeu. I don't know if anyone's ever been to the Bernabeu. I went there. I haven't been to the new Bernabeu. I've been to the old Bernabeu. But it is an amazing stadium. I've been there a couple of times, a real amazing stadium. I used to go to Madrid. I used to jog right past it. I used to jog from the hotel via Castellana Hotel. I used to stay there a few times. I used to jog from there all the way to past the stadium and stuff like that. That's what I used to do. Yeah, I was Sado, right, Sado, and I, guys, absolutely. But, guys, we are ready for lift-off, guys. Games have kicked off. Let's hope for some football goal-scoring bonanza, whatever we say. Of course, guys, absolutely. Let's hope for that, guys, absolutely. Let's just see if I can get this. What's going on with this? Match time. There we go. Let's play. There we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Hopefully Trump doesn't start World War III tonight. The panic, but he's an idiot, mate. Look, don't like to bring in politics here, but I was in the UAE. Obviously, I've been in the UAE. I've been living in the UAE for the last 4 years, and this is the reason I'm in Italy right now. And is because obviously we had to get out of there because the thing's so unpredictable at the moment. Obviously, just pray for peace. Greed and evil will always be there, unfortunately. And whilst we're greedy and and people are evil, that's what's going to happen, unfortunately, my friend. It's just the way life is. Unfortunately, we're run by evil people, my friend, and I don't think he's going to do something like that in regards to the N word. But what I would say, the new word NUC, by the way, what I would say about that is I don't think he'll do that because that'll create an absolute knee-jerk, was it domino effect in regards to allies and things like that. But yeah, he definitely is a horrible, nasty human being and delusional, demented, narcissist. And that's what I would say about that. Yeah. And my biggest shock about everything is that he hasn't been impeached. And what does that tell you about the good old USA? And I'm my grandma's from America. I mean, so I would say it's disgusting, to be honest with you. I pray for peace and I pray for those human beings who are innocent and of course, hopefully, nothing bad happens, tonight. I really do hope so, of course. That's what it's all about. It's about peace, guys. All about the peace. Whatever happened to peace? Peace, of course. Absolutely. Now we're watching a game in Madrid at the moment. There is obviously Michael Oliver is the referee. God help them, of course, at the Real Madrid Bayern Munich game. We have already kicked off in this game. We are 2 minutes in the game, guys. 2 minutes at the moment in the game. Let's see how this goes. Now here come Vinicius Jr. on the left-hand side, attacking already, Real Madrid. Looking good. Good tackle. Good tackle there. Upamecano with the tackle. Good tackle there from Upamecano. Thank you so much, Richard. Big up yourself, my friend. Thank you, you legend. Really appreciate you, mate. Yeah, Real Madrid already started off on the front foot, guys. They're already on the front foot. Real Madrid. Arsenal gets against Sport Lisbon is underway as well, guys. So we're just here watching, guys. Any problems with my stream? Let me know. Obviously, the YouTube having slight issues earlier on, of course, guys. So hopefully, it's nothing too much a bigger problem. Of course, guys, absolutely not. Let's get the commentary up. There we go. All right. Good tackle ready from Odegaard. Odegaard is playing. Look, I'm watching both games at the same time, guys, so forgive me. We're doing both games. Look at Alphonso Davies. Think we linked to him. We've been linked to Alphonso Davies for a long time, mate. It's been a while. Been linked to Alphonso Davies. Seems like years, mate. Yeah, it seems like years since we've been linked to Alphonso Davies. Absolutely. Been linked to him. There's not many players we haven't been linked to. Obviously, I can name a few right now on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? On both games. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's quite a few players that we've been linked to. 5 minutes gone, guys. 0-0 between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. And also 0-0 between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal, guys, in the Champions League quarter-final, of course, guys. Absolutely. No Courtois, of course. I think Courtois is a big miss for Real Madrid. I think he is a big miss for Lunin is in goal for Real Madrid. Lunin is in goal. Not lunatic, Lunin, of course, guys. Is in goal for Real Madrid, guys. Key thing for the Arsenal game, we've got Diomande and Ignacio. Two of those players were linked to Man United, of course, not long ago. We've been talking about Diomande, to be honest with you, this week. We've been talking about Diomande coming to Man United. Ignacio was about 6 months ago. We were talking a lot about Ignacio, left-sided centre-back. I don't know why it's gone a little bit quiet in regards to that transfer, but it is what it is, of course. Lunatic and goal was Anana. Yeah, mate. Donin. Lunin, he was the original lunatic, mate. He was the one who gave me the most blood pressure there. I mean, my goodness, he should have paid for my health insurance. I'm telling you, that guy gave me so much blood pressure. It's unbelievable. We would be in the Champions League, trust me, if it wasn't for that guy. Honest to God, we would have beaten Tottenham in that final, in my opinion. Definitely. I really do think we would have beaten Tottenham in that final. Honestly. I'm not lying. I think we would have. I think another competent goalkeeper would have saved that goal against Spurs. As it is, well, it is. We can't dwell on it, of course. Anyway, Elisa's got a free kick for Bayern Munich in a very dangerous position, guys. Lunin's watching on. A very dangerous position for Real Madrid to negotiate here. Lunin, he looks like a very short goalkeeper, Lunin, doesn't he? Wouldn't be surprised if he came from Dynamo Kiev. Yeah. Real Madrid a free kick. Would it be Elise? Oh, it's a corner kick. It was going places, but it's a corner kick. Company, of course, is the manager of Bayern Munich. Arbeloa, of course, the ex-Liverpool player, is also the manager of Real Madrid. Guys, just so you are aware, corner to Real Madrid here, guys. Corner to Real Madrid. Let me know if I'm lagging, guys. Please. I am obviously talking to YouTube at the moment. There was a little bit of a problem. Onana needs to be arrested for his criminal against United. Absolutely, mate. I agree with that. Spot on. I do. I think it's out of order what he did to Man United. You know, I think it's really bad what he did to Man United. Cost us numerous amounts of trophies, guys. He did. Noobs, here's a cross comes in. Oh, it's just over the bar. It was a head up from Harry Kane. Did it get a touch? Yes, it is. It's another corner to Bayern Munchen, guys. Another corner to Bayern Munchen. Who did it come off? It came off Huijsen, the ex-Bournemouth player. It came off. So yeah. Oh, that was close. That was heading towards Kane, guys. Upamecano's up for the corner, guys. Tar is up. Lima is going to be. Kimmich is going to be taking the corner for Bayern Munich, guys. 7 minutes gone in this game. The Sporting game's a little bit behind, just to let you know, guys. Cross comes in. Oh, that was a good cross. It almost went straight in. But Lunin got his hand to it, and it is a save from Lunin. A good save in the end. He had to be aware of that, to be honest with you. Kimmich will be taking the corner again. Bayern are getting back into the game. They're looking quite good, guys. They're looking quite good. They're up for it. Yeah, Bayern playing very well recently, of course. Let's not forget. Oh, and it's a chance, and it's fluffing around at the moment. Overhead kick. That looked like a handball. Bayern Munich are claiming a handball. That's what they're doing. They're claiming a handball. Bayern are claiming a handball, guys. I don't know. It would have went to VAR, but nothing. Here's Harry Kane. Yeah, nothing given. Nothing given. Michael Oliver. So don't be surprised if something controversial happens today. Oh, was his hands up a little bit there? I don't know. I mean, they were to his body, but his hands were up, but they were on his body, of course. Absolutely. Big up Ephraim. Sal, who do you prefer, Elise or Yamal? Elise, mate. Elise. I'm not going to say Yamal's overrated, but no, I'm not going to say that because he's not. He's a very good player. Can I be honest with you? Actually, Lamine Yamal I prefer. I'm only joking. I want Lamine Yamal. If it was between the two, I'd take Lamine Yamal. But Elise is a very good player. Shame we didn't get him winners at Crystal Palace, isn't it? Imagine we signed him. But then again, I look at Mbeumo and I think they'll be doing the same thing in Germany, to be honest with you. I think it's not the hardest league in the world, is it? At the end of the day, for Bayern Munich, here comes Bayern Munich. Great chance. It's going to be a goal. No, my goodness. How did he miss that? He missed it. Who is that? Upamecano. He missed it. That was an open goal, my friend. My goodness me. Great chance there for Bayern Munich, and it's a save for for Arsenal against Sporting Lisbon. Sporting haven't started too badly, to be fair, as well, guys. So it's still 0-0 between Sporting Lisbon and ARSENAL, of course, guys. Yeah, but you know what? Elise and Yamal, very good players. England missed out on Elise, didn't they? He could have played for England, but they didn't. Gareth Southgate is to blame. Gareth Southgate. If it wasn't for Gareth Southgate, England would have had Elise and what's his name, Musiala, playing for them. You know, it's mad, isn't it? When you think about it, it is really mad when you think about it. All right, guys, we've got 10 minutes gone. It's 0-0 in both games. Arsenal, it's a goal kick for Arsenal. Arsenal passing out from the back, as they do, of course. Long ball from Rudiger. Laimak picks up the ball. You look at that bench from Bayern Munich. It is an unbelievable bench, to be honest with you. Absolutely unbelievable bench. No Bakayoko Saka today for Arsenal. Surprising. Is he being scapegoated? I don't know. But yeah. Other than that, both games are 0-0, guys. Trent Alexander-Arnold, of course, another Liverpool connection at Real Madrid. But big up everyone enjoying today. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me to be absolutely fantastic. Let's get these likes up. Let's help the algorithms and stuff like that. Get them rhythming. Of course, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who continues to support the channel. I really appreciate you all. Of course. Both 0-0. Hopefully they don't both end 0-0 today, guys. That would be an absolute travesty, wouldn't it? If they both end 0-0, what are we doing here, guys? You know what I mean? Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they're both 3-3. That would be funny. That'll keep me busy, that's for sure. Big up everyone, though. Big up everyone that continues to support the channel. And welcome to this double watch-along, of course, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid and Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. Here's Elise on the ball. On the right-hand side, out wide. Oh, they lost the ball there. Silly Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich a little bit sloppy up front. They should be 1-0 up, to be fair. They should be 1-0 up. I'm looking at a game. They missed an open goal just now. That's something a little bit, you know, hopefully they don't regret it. They don't live to regret that, of course. Here's Trent. Out to Rudiger here. Out wide again. Vinicius Jr. on the left-hand side. All these guys will be playing in the World Cup, which I will be doing watch-alongs for live, guys. Looking forward to that. Hopefully, you'll all join me for that. Here comes Huijsen with a massive burst out of. What a burst from defense, guys! And he's gone for a corner. Well, oh, it's a goal kick. Goodness me, Huijsen run from the length of the whole pitch and thought, you know what? I'm in hero mode. I'm in George Weah mode. And then, yeah, very good run that. Absolutely. I mean, another player that was linked to Man United, to be honest, is Højlund. As we know, guys, we were linked to him quite potently, guys, and quite a lot back in the day. But we didn't make the move, as United never do, of course. Let me just see. Big up everyone who's tuned in, guys. I really appreciate you all. Started frantically the Bayern Munich. Sorry, guys, if I'm keeping more of an eye on the Bayern Munich against Real Madrid. I just think the Bayern Munich against Real Madrid is a proper Champions League game, isn't it? Sporting, I expect, although I wouldn't rule out Sporting, I expect Arsenal to go through in that game, if I'm being honest. Arsenal have beaten them quite recently. I think they beat them 4-1, didn't they? And it was quite recent as well, to be honest with you. Sal, it's a criminal we let go. Yeah, look, you know, we made some terrible decisions over the years, mate. Danny Welbeck was one. Getting rid of him at that time was really stupid. Raphael was another one, was really stupid. Carreras, of course, we all cried to keep him. Kovar is another one. We all cried to keep Kovar as well. Man United have made some silly, silly decisions over the years. And, you know, Garner is another one playing for Everton, who we got rid of. To this day, I don't know why we got rid of him, and we were short of midfielders. Just test. It's just an example of how badly we've been run, isn't it? How badly we've been run. How this football club has been run into the ground. The way that you know, they done things, selling players that quite obviously every single one of us saw that Carreras, you know, Fernandez was a great player. Every single one of us could see that. Chance for Real Madrid, all cleared away by Bayern Munich. They've got another chance here. Real Madrid crosses it in, and it's held by Manuel Neuer. Of course, don't think you'll be seeing Manuel Neuer at the World Cup. I think he's retired. Has he retired from international football? I heard he's retired from international football. I'm not too sure. But anyway, Trent Alexander-Arnold on the ball, guys. Nice little dummy there from Vinicius. Camavinga. Oh, here's a chance for Real Madrid, and it's saved well by Manuel Neuer. He's all over the bar for Vinicius Jr. there. But Mbappe was cleared there. Mbappe with a big chance there. What he should have done, he should have lifted it over the goalkeeper, if I'm being honest. It was onside. Yeah, should have lifted it over the goalkeeper. Little dink that needed. It was well covered, though, but it was a good ball. It was well covered by Bayern Munich, and a good save from Manuel Neuer, in all due respect, of course. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video. Really appreciate you all. Absolute legends, of course. And don't forget, guys, I've got some great material coming your way. I've got, obviously, Breaking Dawn tomorrow with the latest and the greatest, guys. And I've got a big show, a pre-recorded video coming up tomorrow as well. Actually, yeah, it'd be like on a premiere tomorrow as well. So look out for that. No problem, and you do not need to cover small team. Yeah. I just think that Man United have made a lot of errors in regards to transfers over the years, in regards, in particular, letting players go. And the thing is that we let certain players stay for so long, don't we? The thing is that we let certain players stay for so long, and we let certain players who we all rate go. You know, here come Bayern Munich, right hand side. Cross comes in, it's cleared away by Rudiger. Here comes, oh, there's a back, good chance here again. Out wide here to Elise. Cross comes in. Oh, again, Bayern Munich are giving as good as they get here. They're playing quite well. I think they've been a better side so far. A little bit sloppy in their final touch, though. But Real Madrid will always be dangerous on the counter-attack here. Here's Mbappe with these pace. Mbappe's running clear here. Mbappe, he's got Vinicius on the left. Vinicius on the ball here. Can Vinicius score? Oh, good save, Manuel Neuer. Very good save. That was on target. Great shot there. Great shot. Manuel Neuer with a good save. Absolutely fantastic shot there from Vinicius Jr. Oh, almost 1-0. But that's the danger that you pose, isn't it, when you're playing Real Madrid? You've got to be careful, you know, when you're going forward, of course. Anyway, Real Madrid, Trent Alexander-Arnold out here to Trincao. Bad header. That was a poor header, to be honest, from Vinicius. Of course, Vinicius Jr. is the danger man. It is the danger man. Still 0-0 between Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon, by the way, guys. Sporting are giving as good as they get at the moment, guys. Sporting have been far the better side so far in that game. You know what, Sporting, when you play Sporting, especially in these knockout competitions, it's always a tricky game. Arsenal would know that when they played Sporting in the Europa League. You know, when they played, but you remember when they played Sporting in the Europa League, and it went all the way to penalties, and they got knocked out, Arsenal, didn't they? You know, with Arteta and all that. You know, so throw into Sporting Lisbon. So keeping an eye on both games here, guys. 20 minutes gone, 0-0 between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, guys. Still 0-0. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today on this watch along. This chill along, of course. We are like getting geared up for the game at the weekend, of course. But it's always good to have a little chill, of course, and have a chat about football. Bring in any subjects, guys, you like. Here comes Elise. Good cross. Great play from Elise there. It's going to go straight out, back out there, back out here. Good. Is that good defending by Trent? That is good defending by Trent Alexander-Arnold there. Lima is not happy with that. Rudiger. Yeah, he's not happy with that, is he? It's a good save for Manuel Neuer, to be honest with you. Looking back at that Vinicius Jr. shot, that was a good save for Manuel Neuer. It was a very good save because when you're looking at that was bouncing just in front of Manuel Neuer there. He just had to adjust himself and keep an eye on that ball all the way through. Did very well. Anyway, Lunin is with the goal kick, guys. Lunin with the goal kick. Bernabeu is buzzing today. Of course, the roof is closed on the Bernabeu today. For whatever reason, the roof is closed on the Bernabeu today. Yes, it is indeed. It's good for rain. Maybe Man United need to think about that when Man United, when it rains. Man United build a new stadium. We need to put a roof over it. What do you think? Should put a roof over the stadium. Ephraim, Sal, Sporting giving us a good one, a good player over the year. I have a soft spot for Sporting. I have a good soft spot for Sporting. They gave us Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, as we know. The rest is history. They gave us Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's not forget, unbelievable, one of our greatest ever players, of course. Best Premier League player of all time, by the way, alongside Eric Cantona and that. I mean, anyone who says Thierry Henry is gassed. Guys, I hope you liked my video I did about the most overrated players in Premier League, in world football history. Hope you like it. It is based upon the players that I've seen live, mostly. And also, it's not a detriment to the players that I mentioned. It doesn't mean that they're rubbish. It just means that they're overrated slightly. For example, Thierry Henry, a lot of people are talking about Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry, it's all about him being ranked as the #1 Premier League player of all time, and that's what I was talking about on there. He's not the #1 for me. I do believe that's overrated. Not to say that he isn't a world-class player, because he was. Anyway, here come Bayern Munich. Harry Kane. Harry Kane looking to be a predator, looking to shoot there. Passes out wide here. Oh, nice little ball there. Nice little inside. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich are in the box. The Real Madrid box. Cross comes in. They're playing a little bit Kimmich. Bit of ping pong on the right hand side, guys. Bayern Munich, but they still got the ball. I would say that Bayern Munich have been the better side so far. Absolutely, I think they've been pushing Real Madrid back. To be fair, they are very, very assured from them, but they are in good confidence. Of course, you would be playing for Bayern Munich. You're winning every week. You're going to have that big confidence, that big boost in it in regards to your confidence levels and stuff like that. They're going to be huge, isn't it, guys? Do you know what I mean? Oh, they almost gave away the ball there. They can't be complacent though. Upamecano gave away the ball there slightly, but here we are. They got the ball back, guys. Elise is on the right hand side. Nice play from Elise again. Brilliant. Drifts past Carreras, and it's a corner to Real Madrid, to Bayern Munich. Sorry, guys, it's a corner to Bayern Munich. Arsenal starting to grow into the game a little bit in regards to that game. I think Sporting Lisbon, if Sporting Lisbon have any chance of getting through that game, they need to have a 2-goal lead for me, minimum. I think they need a 2-goal lead, definitely. They can't go into this game drawing or anything like that, And a cross comes in, and it's straight at Lunin. Good catch from Lunin, guys. Real Madrid with the ball now, trying to calm things down a little. They have been on the back foot for a large part of this opening 25 minutes. Long ball straight out. A goal kick. Goal kick to Bayern Munich, guys. Goal kick to Bayern Munich. Yeah, guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Bayern Munich are playing incredibly well. Sporting Lisbon are giving as good as they get. They're doing pretty well as well. So yeah, look, guys, look, this game, this Champions League night is not a foregone conclusion. Of course, you know, I am hoping that Bayern do something today. I do. But may the best team win at the end. I have no affiliation with any of those teams, of course, but I like Bayern Munich. I have a soft spot for Bayern. The reason I have a soft spot for Bayern, obviously, because of the Champions League final 98, 99 and that, I did think, you know, that was a little bit harsh on Bayern Munich. You know, but you got to win the game. You've got to play to the end, haven't you? And that's what it is. Here comes Real Madrid. They give away the ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold, and it is straight at the goalkeeper. It was well defended in the end. Trent tried his luck with a shot. Here's Harry Kane on the left-hand side. Playing on the left. Players offside. Great ball from Harry Kane, almost, but Carreras cuts it out, guys. Carreras cuts it out. Oh, long ball there. Mbappe would have been offside. He would have been offside there, Mbappe. Ephraim, Sal, in 2 finals against Barcelona, what do you think was wrong in the game that we did not do? I felt that we were a little bit naive in both games, Ephraim. The first game, I felt that we started the game very well and we should have took the lead, to be honest with you. But I felt that Man United tried to play Barcelona at their own game, I feel. And when Man United played Barcelona, especially that Barcelona in 2008, Man United stifled Barcelona. They should have won in a Nou Camp, Man United. We missed the penalty if we had no. But the second leg, you know, we defended very well. And I think Man United needed to be a little bit more humble in those 2 games. In the first game, in Rome, I just felt like we were a little bit naive. Van der Sar felt made a mistake in the first goal. They made a mistake in the first goal. But the second game, Alex Ferguson moved Ryan Giggs into the centre midfield against Iniesta and Xavi. And that was a recipe for disaster. What he should have done, he should have played Ji-sung Park. And Alex Ferguson admits he made a mistake himself. He should have played Ji-sung Park marking Messi. That's what he should have done. And but I felt that he got manipulated a little bit by Pep Guardiola, because before the game, Pep Guardiola was saying, oh, you know what, but Man United played the game the right way. They played the game how it should be played. And I think Man United got a little bit manipulated by that. I felt Man United needed to just say, okay, let's play this. You know, let's see at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if it was prime Barcelona, Don. We beat prime Barcelona in 2008 and we got it tactically right. We got it tactically wrong in both games. I don't blame prime Barcelona. We were naive in both games. We were very naive in both games. And wasteful in the first game and tactically naive in the second game. Alex Ferguson was tactically naive in Europe a number of times. And unfortunately, Barcelona, you know, didn't go on to win tens of Champions Leagues, did they? You know, we just played very, very naively, I would say, and we should have just nullified Barcelona, but we gave them so much space. Van der Sar as well. Reason I say Schmeichel was the best goalkeeper of all time, because Van der Sar on his near post a couple of times, so slow to get down to the ball. It was the first game in Rome. Obviously, Etu, you know. He should have saved that, to be honest with you. And obviously a couple of goals in Wembley as well. Man United played the occasion, not the game, and showed Barcelona no respect and tried to go for it. And fair play to them, but you know, I feel like we should have won one of those games at least. I don't get this notion of, oh, it was prime Barcelona. Oh, they're so good. Oh my God, you know, no. We were naive. Alex Ferguson was naive. We watched the game. Ryan Giggs in the middle of the pitch. Ryan Giggs, what is he doing? I still think about it now. I said it before the game because I was at the Wembley one, and my friend called me before the game and he said, "Sal, what do you mate? You're going to win this one, you know, at the end of the day." And I said to him, "Mate, we got Ryan Giggs in the middle of the pitch against Iniesta and Xavi and Messi and stuff. I don't think we're going to do it." And I was proven right, wasn't I? Unfortunately. sadly. Yeah. Alex Ferguson notoriously, and this is no offense to Alex Ferguson, because Alex Ferguson would admit it, right? And this is one thing that, I try to emphasize. Alex Ferguson was a little bit naive in Europe. And before that Barcelona game came along, I would think about the game against, obviously in the early 90s, Man United couldn't play their best team because there was that rule, the foreign rule in the Champions League, and that changed in the mid-90s, so you can end up playing your best team. And that was unfortunate. So I feel that 1994 team, the one that, won the league for the first time, with Dennis Irwin, with Gary Pallister, with Steve Bruce, with Paul Parker, with Paul Ince, with Roy Keane, and with Ryan Giggs and Andre Kanchelskis, Mark Hughes, Eric Cantona. I thought that would have, and Brian Robson to an extent, he played in the early stages of that 90s as well. Obviously, Brian Robson was one of the greatest players ever got injured. But yeah, until the mid-90s, we ended up playing in the Champions League. When we started playing our first team, our full team, we were allowed to do so. I felt like the game against Borussia Dortmund in 1997, I felt like Man United should have got through. It wasn't a game. I know that we missed Schmeichel in the first leg and Raymond van der Hal was playing. But we just did, in the second leg in particular, we didn't do ourselves justice. And I can remember a number of games, guys. I was at the Real Madrid Man United game in 2000, 3-2 at Old Trafford. We should have beaten Real Madrid. We drew 0-0 at the Bernabeu. And I know that Redondo came out of a great piece of skill, but Man United should have really beat them. Obviously, one of the most disappointing was the game against Leverkusen. We were in a good position in that game. Obviously, it ended 2-2 at Old Trafford. Ended up 1-1 in Germany, and we went out on away goals. And another one, Monaco at home. Again, we weren't good enough on the night. Again, froze again. 4-3 against Madrid and 3-1 at the Bernabeu in 2003. Great games, two great games. And famously, Roman Abramovich fell in love with football after watching that game. Apparently, Roman Abramovich didn't like football before he watched that game. Ronaldo hat-trick and that, but I felt we gave Real Madrid far too much space. And we tried to play football. And a few times, Man United have tried to play football and been torn apart. Sometimes you have to look at the opposition and you need to think, you know what, this is Europe, and we need to be a little bit more shrewd, Man United would obviously have a few more Champions Leagues if we negotiated games. I mean, I'm not saying we would have won them all, but I'm talking about, we should have had a more Champions League rather than just 2 in 26 years. When you look at the teams that played at Man United, look at the teams that we had. I mean, yeah, definitely. So I would say, bet you don't get a history lesson than that on any other channel, guys. Yeah, I bet you don't get a history lesson like that. Here comes Vinicius Junior. Yeah, I don't even have to look at Google as well. 2-2 between Real Madrid and Man United under 21s. Come on, under 21s. They can do it. Come on, guys. You can do it. Man United under 21s. Okay, just over 31 minutes gone in these games. 32 minutes gone. 33 minutes gone in the Real Madrid game. It is 0-0. Is Real Madrid here on the attack on the left-hand side. Cleared away by Bayern Munich. Yellow card for Morita for Sporting Lisbon here. Arsenal win a corner. Yellow card for Morita. He's a Japan international. Sporting Lisbon. Got to be careful. Arsenal do like a dive, don't they? So you've got to be careful when you play Arsenal, definitely. Anyway, here's Real Madrid. Not having everything their own way, to be honest with you. I do think if Bayern Munich can leave this game unscathed, I fancy them at the Alliance, I do fancy Bayern Munich at the Alliance Arena. Real Madrid give away the ball again. Kimmich. It's out wide here. Luis Diaz. Oh. Diaz with the outside pass. I don't know why he didn't just cross it with his left foot. I don't like people go on the left and try this little outside cross. he's on the left. He should cross with your left foot. Here's Vinicius Junior. This is the danger man so far in the game. Here we go. Good shot. Well held by Noah. Harry Kane playing for Nick. Harry Kane works hard, doesn't he? Harry Kane is a proper workhorse. Look at him. He's in the centre defensive midfielder, taking the ball out from defence. Oh, it's a poor ball from Harry Kane, to be honest with you. Poor ball from Harry. Absolutely. Thanks, everyone, for your well wishes over the last month. I really appreciate everyone. It has been a rocky ride, of course, guys, over the situation and stuff like that, what's going on. Hopefully we pray for peace and hopefully nothing stupid happens this tonight, you know. Yeah, England. We need a unified. We need a unified Europe, don't we? We need a unified Europe. We can't rely on maniacs anymore, guys. We can't keep getting involved. You know, can't keep sending our troops out to places. You know, stupidness. You know, he loves cutting inside that Vinicius Junior. He cuts in on his right foot. He's a little bit frustrated. Players look a little bit frustrated there. They look a little bit frustrated. Anyway, in the Arsenal game, still 0-0, by the way. Go on, Sporting. We need Sporting to do something today. We really do. Nice little flick by Elise. Kimmich. Ah, that's a foul, and it's a foul and it's going to be a yellow card for Kimmich. Is it for a Rudiger? Is it? Is it a yellow card for Rudiger? Looks like a yellow card for Rudiger, to be honest with you. Big up everyone, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me, guys. Spread the video around, all that sweet stuff. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Everyone is tuned in this evening, of course. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Liverpool PSG games, of course, the two games there in the Champions League. I will be. Tchouaméni got the yellow card. That one should be an interesting game. PSG against Liverpool. That one should be interesting, definitely. Right. Anyway, it's Bayern Munich on the right of the box, just outside the box, with a cross, with a free kick here. It's Kimmich who'll be taking the free kick, I believe, who was linked to Man United a couple of times. Tar is in a box, Kane's in a box, and it's cleared away. A little bit soft, that free kick, to be fair. Look, if I was Real Madrid, if I was Bayern Munich, I think, look, there's no away goal anymore. So coming out of the Bernabeu with a 0-0 even, I know I don't want this game to be 0-0, but coming out of the Bernabeu with a 0-0, I think it would be a bad, you know. I don't think it'd be the end of the world, do you know what I mean, in regards to them, to be honest with you. I think taking them back to Germany, I think they'll like that, to be honest. Unscathed. Sal, who's your all-time great for United? Cantona, Don. I would say in my lifetime is Cantona. However, I would say that one of the greats is Bobby Charlton. Of course, we got so many: Dennis Law, George Best. You know, all very good players. Duncan Edwards, Big Dunk, of course. But in my lifetime, it would be Eric Cantona for me, because what he did for Man United in regards to not just the way he played, but he also nurtured the class of 92. He was a huge part of the class of 92 being successful, you know, and just such a shame that Cantona couldn't win the Champions League with Man United. But he was proven right, wasn't he? He left and he said this team is going to win everything, and they did, didn't they? You know, but Cantona definitely a big influence for me, you know, absolute legend, yeah. But Man United have so many, so hard to pinpoint. In regards to the most talented player I've ever seen in my lifetime, of course, I didn't see George Best. I would say that it was Cristiano Ronaldo was the most talented player. I felt that Cristiano, the way he improved his game was unbelievable, you know, to be honest with you. You know, and he became the most dangerous player in Europe. This is why during that period, every time we walked on the pitch, I knew we were going to win the game. I knew it. And this is what annoys me about the Barcelona game you were talking about. It annoys me when I talk about it, because the Barcelona one against Roma, the first one, I felt like we had Cristiano Ronaldo and players like that. We should have done something, you know. But it is what it is. But definitely, yes, he was a catalyst for the youngsters. Donin, yeah, absolutely spot on. Without Cantona's influence, I don't think a lot of those players would have reached the heights that they reached. Definitely not, because Cantona was an absolute leader of men. You know, a fearless guy. He was a fearless guy. He was, and yeah, miss him, man. I miss those times. I miss Man United. I miss those days, man. And this is why I'm so critical sometimes when it comes to the youngsters. They go, "Oh, Sal, do you think that Scholes was Bruno was better than Scholes?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness me, man." Like, no, it's I mean, look, it's difficult to explain to the younger generation about Man United the way we were. It's very difficult. You know what I mean? I would say absolutely. Chance for Bayern Munich, 1-0. Is that offside? They're looking for offside. It's Diaz with the goal. It's 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Well deserved. Same as some may say, it's well deserved. It's 1-0 though to Bayern Munich, guys. They've got the first goal. I'm not sure if this is I'm not sure if this is going to be given offside, because I thought it was offside. Great finish by Diaz. Well deserved, to be honest with you, by Bayern Munich. They have been the better side so far. Real Madrid 0, Bayern Munich 1, guys. Courtesy of Luis Diaz. Vinicius Jr. giving the ball away in the midfield, which created the counter attack here. Let me just see. Yeah, he's way onside. He's way onside and well finished. Carreras was playing him onside, to be honest with you, way onside. And Luis Diaz with a fabulous finish into the corner. Lubin, no chance. My goodness. Bayern Munich have shocked Real Madrid here. Well, is it a shock? They should be 1-0 up. Bayern Munich have been the better side. Yes, Luis Diaz, the former Liverpool player, with the goal, 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Huijsen is claiming a handball. Don't know where that is coming from. 5 goals in 9 matches for Luis Diaz. 1-0 to Bayern Munich as it stands. Absolutely. Eric Cantona is the GOAT. Yeah, you can't argue with Eric Cantona being the GOAT. Of course. Look, the thing with Eric Cantona, he came, he saw, he conquered, and he stayed so little. He didn't stay long. Retired at 27, wasn't it, at the end of the day, and left Man United at that tender age. Could have given Man United another 5 to 10 years. Easy. Could have given Man United another 5 to 10 years. But you know what Cantona was? Cantona believed in what he believed in. He almost left after the Kung Fu kick, but obviously Alex Ferguson persuaded him to stay, didn't he? He persuaded him to stay. So, yeah. But it's 1-0 to Bayern Munich in this game, guys. 1-0 to Bayern Munich against Real Madrid. Yeah, well deserved from Bayern Munich as well. Well deserved. They played very well, Bayern Munich. Should have taken the lead earlier on. Apart from a couple of counter-attacks, Bayern Munich have been the better team in this game. And fair play to them. They should be 1-0 up, and they are. 1-0, courtesy of Luis Diaz. Bittersweet. Not a big fan of Luis Diaz. He used to play for Liverpool, of course. Let's not forget that. Of course, guys, did play for Liverpool. Anyway, guys, we're 2 minutes on half-time already. And it is Bayern Munich who are leading 1-0. Nice turn from Carreras there. Absolutely brilliant turn from Carreras. A little bit suspect on the goal, but I watched him a couple of times. This is Vinicius Jr., though. Vinicius Jr. on the left. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius is upset. He wants a yellow card. Oliver's having none of it. He's definitely having none of it. Yeah, still 0-0 between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal, by the way, guys. Below are looking on. Gula is going to be taking a free kick. He's standing over the free kick anyway, but it looks like it's Trent Alexander-Arnold who's going to be taking it. Trent will be taking the free kick for Real Madrid. As we know, Trent is quite good at these. Oh, he hit it in the box. It was cleared, but it's out here to Mbappe. He smashed it in there. Just needed a little flick, but I think it came off his head too hard. I think it was Carrera's head. Good play. All right, here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. And it's gone out. Yeah, poor ball from Trent. Not having the best couple of minutes so far. Old Trent Alexander-Arnold. 1-0 courtesy on Luis Diaz. The Arsenal game slightly behind. Real Madrid have got it all to do here. They got it all to do in this game. Bayern Munich can easily just sit back and pick Real Madrid off if they wanted to. They can easily just sit back and pick Real Madrid off if they wanted to. Yeah. Game in Lisbon looks like the old firm. Yeah, Arsenal went blue, isn't it? So yeah, it does look like the old firm. Definitely, it's one game I want to go to be honest. On there, I've always wanted to go to the old firm. Glasgow Rangers against Celtic. I've always wanted to go to that game. Yeah, it's a legendary game, isn't it? It's very loud. Quality is a bit low, but you know the atmosphere is probably one of the best, if not the best. But the quality, it's like a low quality Real Madrid Barcelona, isn't it? Something like that. Oh, is this a penalty? It's a handball. Handball. Goal kick, and it's going to be halftime here. Real Madrid are losing 1-0 to Bayern Munich in the game at halftime, guys. It is Real Madrid 0, Bayern Munich 1, guys. Well deserved from Bayern Munich, to be honest with you. Very good half for Bayern Munich. They'd be pleased with that. They did very well in that half and deservedly in the lead, guys. Deservedly in the lead. Yeah, look, I haven't been that impressed with Real Madrid, to be honest with you, but I haven't been impressed with Real Madrid in a while. It's a long time since I've been impressed with Real Madrid, to be honest with you. It has a while since I've been impressed with them, guys. But it is 1-0 to Bayern Munich, and they've got it all to do. And they have to prove me wrong, don't they? They have to prove me wrong. They have to show me that they mean business in this game, guys. Absolutely. They have to show me that they mean business. Absolutely. As I switch it over to the Arsenal against Sporting Lisbon game, that game is slightly behind. Guys, still 0-0 in this game between Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon, of course. Does indeed look like the old firm. Arsenal do look like Glasgow Rangers with the black dark socks, white shorts, blue. It does indeed. Good point, Donin. Yeah, it definitely looks like the old firm. And that is half time in that game as well, guys. It's 0-0 in Arsenal against Sporting Lisbon as well, guys. No injury time in that game. Not even a minute of injury time. Game flowed by frantically, of course, guys. It is not even injury time in that game. Yeah, game flew by, guys. Absolutely. Yeah. So 0-0 in that game between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal, of course. Let me know how you're feeling, guys. How everyone's good. Very well, yeah, not top quality. It's like League One players, Championship players playing in it, isn't it? That's the thing. If Glasgow Rangers and Celtic were in the Premier League, I mean, can you imagine? It would be an amazing spectacle, wouldn't it? You know, if they were both in the Premier League. I mean, I've always felt sorry for them. That it is what it is, though, isn't it? It is what it is. They, you know, they play in Scotland. They represent Scotland, isn't it? And you know, that's just the way it is. But if they win the Premier League, I think it'll be amazing, wouldn't it, to see? I do think the current teams would probably get relegated, though. I think the Premier League's too strong for them. But if they went to the Premier League, I mean, they would sign better players, wouldn't they? You know, I would say. Sal, which team do you want to win the Champions League? Bayern Munich, Ephraim. Bayern Munich. I want to win the Champions League. That's the team I want to win it. Yeah. Bayern Munich. I want to win the Champions League this year. Do not want Arsenal to win the league. Champions League. Absolutely not. That would be an absolute travesty, guys. It would be a travesty. Wouldn't want that, guys. No way, you'd say. Absolutely. Keep talking, guys. I'll be back. Just bear me a second.
I believe you are. Yeah. You need a science type. Keep an eye on this. Do you feel any? Do you feel any? No stress. No, stay away. I'm not going to be this segment. If you have anything, just hit the wall or something. Hit the wall. Surprise. We're done. Yes, mine was very small. Can't really see. Just as long as it doesn't grow. The blood pressure is good, isn't it? The blood pressure. Well, keep an eye on it, but anything, smash something back on.
Thanks, guys, for being so patient with me. I had to sort out a couple of things. Thank you, guys. Yeah, 0-0 between Arsenal. I bet you wondered where I went, isn't it? Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon is 0-0, and it is 1-0 in the game between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. A well-deserved 1-0 lead for Bayern Munich, guys, courtesy of Luis Diaz. Guys, close half time. Ryan, what's going on, my friend? The best manager in the world, 0 trophy in 6 years, and I bet being told that the Super Mikel is better than Flick. Yeah, I saw that. Look, one thing I would say, is that I saw, I mean, Hansi Flick won the treble. Proof is in the pudding in life, isn't it? You can't say nothing to Hansi Flick because he won a treble. He's won multiple titles with Barcelona. And, until Super Mick wins something of that ilk, I don't think people can start saying that he's overrated and things like that. I think that's just a bit bitter, sour grapes, and a bit delusional, in my opinion. I'm not saying that Arteta won't go on to be a very good manager. He is still very young. I think he's in his early 40s. So I won't say that he won't be a great manager. But the thing is, I think Arsenal fans in general, look, number one, right? I've never seen a team who've been top of the league for this long and a fan base so miserable, number one. Number two, I've never seen a team win a quadruple in bloody, October, November, December. That's when I first heard it. I've never seen that happen before, of course. And number three, I just feel like, the biggest problem at Arsenal is not the club. It's actually the fans. I think the fans are a problem. And I don't hate Arsenal. I don't dislike Arsenal. I think they're a great football club. I do think that the fans need to be careful. If they win the league this season, I would applaud them as they should. I would praise you like I should. Fatboy Slim once said, of course, I would praise them like I should. And but I definitely would be pointing at them if they bottled this league, because I think that will be a generational bottle. It would be. that will be this bottle, this here. You see this bottle? It will be this bottle right here, guys. I don't think they will, but you never say never. Man City have got a game in hand. Man City have got to play Arsenal at the Etihad. The only saving grace for Arsenal is that Man City are not playing well. It's as simple as that. They're not playing well. And they're not playing like vintage football. They're playing better, but I don't think it's anywhere near the levels that they used to be. Absolutely not. Ephraim, Arsenal fans are so shameless. They said Martinez is better than Mbappe. They said a lot of things I've heard. I mean, obviously, Saliba better than any Man United player. The thing is, right, the biggest thing was that they said they could beat the 2008 Man United team. Now, the 2008 Man United team, pound for pound, was the best Premier League team in history. Pound for pound. I would say talent-wise, it was the best Man United team. So that equates to the best team for me. Because there's been some great Man United teams. When you think about Tevez, Ronaldo, Rooney up front, I mean, you can't beat that. Do you know what I mean? You know, and the only team that beats that is the 99 one. You know, yes, can say that Arsenal team. I think Arsenal team 98 was the best Arsenal team, not the 04 team. I think it was the 98 team. But what I would say is that this Arsenal team are not even in the top 5 best Arsenal teams in Premier League history. You know, if you're thinking about talent-wise, they're not even in there. And the problem with them is that they have this recency bias, this delusions of grandeur, that they think that they are the best. And wasn't it Piers Morgan who said that they're the best team in football history? I mean, guys, there's a reason that people target Arsenal fans, right? There's a reason. It's because of that. It's precisely because of that. Because they don't show other teams any respect. They got that, you know, and that's the thing. Like I've said in my life, I've only ever had one compliment from an Arsenal fan in 40 years in my life. One, you know, and that was after the treble, right? And since then, there's been nothing in between then, nothing. Never quick to give praise. Very arrogant. Think they're philosophers. Think they know everything about football. You know, this is what it is. Ryan, this is the reason why we have issues with their fan base. The level of arrogance and delusion is unbelievable, mate. Some of the biggest debates I've had, being raised in London, Ryan, some of the biggest debates I've had has been with Arsenal fans. And some of it was embarrassing because obviously at that time, Man United were very successful. And it was like arguing, you know, between a Ferrari and a Ford Escort. It was like that. Do you know what I mean? And they will argue about anything, you know, whether Man United are cheating, whether Man United this. Look, guys, look, I used to sit on the front row of the Stretford end, right? Right at the front row behind the goal, right? And for example, I would see things in the front row that nobody would see. For example, if Andre Kanchelskis or Cristiano Ronaldo were running really fast and playing positive attacking flowing football, all it takes is a little clip on their leg or something for them to fall down because they're going so fast, right? And many times I've seen penalties given at Man United for Man United, which were penalties, and Arsenal fans are saying, "No, it wasn't a penalty. He dived and blah, 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 he dived," you know, and this, that, and the other. Arsenal got away with that. Arsenal should have won the league in 2004 unbeaten. Absolutely not, guys. They cheated their way to that, in my opinion. And obviously, there's a game against Portsmouth which they should have lost as well. And the penalty at Man United where Ruud van Nistelrooy missed wasn't good, you know. And if Ruud van Nistelrooy scored that penalty, it would have been a completely different story, wouldn't it? At the end of the day, final score: Manchester United under-21s 2, Real Madrid 2. Good result to Man United, to be honest with you. But I'm really impressed with the Man United. The Man United youth teams at the moment are really excited to see some of the young players coming through and stuff. I really am, guys, absolutely. Really am surprised, really am excited, shall I say, to see some of these young players coming through. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. If you haven't smashed the like already, please do so. Guys, helps with the algorithms and stuff. Thanks so much. 0-0, by the way, between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. Sporting Lisbon started the game very well. Arsenal got back into the game in the second half. Yeah, but it's still 0-0 there. If I was a Sporting Lisbon player, I would be looking at winning that game. Going back to the Emirates is going to be difficult for Sporting Lisbon. if I was Sporting Lisbon player, I would be looking at getting at least a 1-0. Get a 1-0. If they can get a 2-0, fantastic. But get a 1-0, get a lead, and then take that back to the Emirates and put Arsenal under pressure. That's what I would do. I'll put them under pressure. If it's 0-0, Arsenal will be very, very confident. They'll be confident that they'll be able to negotiate it and win. In my opinion. Right, we're ready, guys. Second half will be kicking off in a bit. Second half will be kicking off in a bit, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joining me today. Really appreciate you. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you're new, guys, if you like what you see, if you like what the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Smash a like on the video if you could be as kind as well, guys. If you could do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everyone who continues to support the channel. And thank you to regulars, of course, as well. Feels like I've known you for ages, doesn't it? I've known you for ages. That's what it feels like. Absolutely. Yeah. But pick up everyone. Real Madrid and Bayern Munich is very well poised at 1-0 to Bayern Munich. I mean, that one, if it ends 1-0, I see Bayern Munich going through in this tie. I do. I can't see Real Madrid going to the Alliance Arena and doing a job on Bayern Munich, guys. I really don't. But we have to wait and see. Football's a funny game, isn't it? You never know. You never know with football. It's a funny game. Funny old game, as they say, isn't it? Absolutely. There's nothing to separate the game to two ties, though, at Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon. That's one thing. Sal, if I carry it back, do you think he will be successful? If he's backed, I don't think there's any reason why he can't be successful. I think if he's backed to the levels that I think he needs to be backed and he deserves to be backed, but if he gets the job, he would have qualified for the Champions League and helped Man United a lot. I would say that there's no reason why it can't be successful. If he's 100% back, I mean, I'm talking about 7, 8 out of 10 a window. I'm not talking about 4 out of 10 windows. I'm talking about a 7, 8, even 9 out of 10 window. Because that's exactly what Man United need. Man United need a 7, 8, 9 out of 10 window. And if he's backed and he gets a 7, 8, 9 out of 10 window and he doesn't do well, then, we'd have to ask questions. But I would like to see him backed if he gets the job. Yeah, I am a little bit obviously concerned that if they give him the job, they're going to think like, oh, it's Michael Carrick. He's going to be happy with a couple of players here and there. Do you know what I mean? And things like that. And they won't back him as they would back in the Gaussman, for example, or Thomas Tuchel, for example, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I really hope he gets backed, mate. And if he gets backed, who knows what can happen? I would love him to be successful. I would love one of our own to be successful. Do you know what I mean? That's one thing I would love. A Man United ex-player coming in, being successful. It's the best thing that can happen. But, it does depend, doesn't it? The board is the biggest issue at Man United, don't they? And they always have been. They have been for years and years and years. And, they're the reason why we ain't where we are, where we've been so underachieving for so many years, isn't it? Haven't won the league and stuff like that, of course. So, yeah, guys, we're ready for the second half. The second half is underway, guys. We are ready for it. Let's do this. Let's hope that it is a exciting second half. The Real Madrid and of course the Sporting Lisbon game, of course, guys. Yeah, both games finally poised, guys. Finally poised. Both games are finally poised, guys. So let's see what happens in both games. Let's see what if it happens. Let's see if we can get going, guys. Let's go. Game underway in Madrid. Yeah, let's hope for a good second half. Vincent Kompany looking on. No suit for Vincent Kompany. Not having it. Real Madrid kick off second half. Shooting from right to left, guys. Right to left. Big half for Real Madrid. This massive half. Big Ephraim. Big half for Real Madrid. This. Of course, the Arsenal game kicked off, finished a little bit later. Mm. 2-0 to Bayern Munich. 2-0 to Bayern Munich. Unbelievable, guys. It's 2-0 to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are taking this game to Real Madrid, guys. They're taking this game to Real Madrid. It is Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 0, guys. Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 0. Unbelievable. Goodness me. It's 2-0. Can't believe it. Straight away in the second half, guys. They kicked off, and it's 2-0. Guys, I'm just trying to see the goal. If I missed the goal, I turned it over to the game, to the sporting game, and it went straight away. Guys, it went 2-0. But it's 2-0. Yeah, Carreras gave the ball away poorly there. He gave the ball away. It's Elise who came forward, and it was Harry Kane with a fabulous finish from Harry Kane again. Always Harry Kane, guys. Harry Kane with another brilliant finish for Bayern Munich. Absolutely brilliant. Bayern Munich are 2. Bayern Munich 2. Real Madrid 0, guys. Unbelievable from Bayern Munich. This unbelievable. Real Madrid have big problems, guys. Big problems, massive problems now. This is Bayern Munich's game, guys. This is Bayern Munich's game. Big problems for Real Madrid, guys. Big problems for Real Madrid. Marcus. Hey Sal, my brother, pick up yourself. We'll be in this competition next year. Come on, my friend. Let's hope so, my friend. All being well. Yeah, Kane is a legend, mate. Absolute goal-scoring machine. I mean, I guarantee you, if Alex Ferguson was managing Man United, Harry Kane would be playing for Man United right now. Honestly, that guy is such a goal scorer. You know, you rarely see these type of players anymore. You know, you rarely see these type of players anymore. An absolute goal-scoring machine. Definitely great finish that from Harry Kane. I think he's upped his game at Bayern Munich, to be honest with you. His game is upped. Obviously, he was at Tottenham for so long. He wasted a lot of years at Tottenham, in my opinion. And I think he's upped his game at Bayern Munich. Some of the finishes that I'm seeing are incredible, to be honest with you. Yeah. What can Real Madrid do? What can Real Madrid do, guys? Can Real Madrid pull off something miraculous? They're going to have to. They're going to have to. But you know what? It's very dangerous for Real Madrid at the moment because they could end up losing this 3-0, 4-0. It could be an embarrassment, guys. Could be an embarrassment if they're not careful. Well, Bayern Munich, for me, they're favourites in the Champions League at the moment. Here come Real Madrid, though. Oh, bit of a calamity in the Bayern defence there, but they cleared it in the end. 49 minutes gone, guys. Real Madrid 0, Bayern Munich 2 in the Bernabeu, of course. Still 0-0 between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal as well. Go on, Sporting, get a goal. Put the cat amongst the pigeons, guys. That's what I want. I want Sporting Lisbon to get a goal. Put the cat amongst the pigeons. Come on, Sporting Lisbon, do something. Don't go to the game like losing or drawing at the Emirates, even though they can. Oh, poor cross that. Very poor cross. It's not even gone out for a corner. It's gone for very poor that was. I think it was Rudiger with the pass. Yeah. Well, Real Madrid have got to do something in this game, guys. They have to do something in this game, and they have to do it quick. They need to salvage something, even if they get a draw. Is Vinicius Jr. been Real Madrid's best player so far? He's on the ball again, twisting and turning. Cross comes in. Nah, he's well defended in the end. Feel sorry for a little bit for Carreras. He did lose the ball, of course. Obviously, he's a young lad. He's going to make mistakes. Corner to Real Madrid here. Corner to Real Madrid. Bellingham needs to come on for me. I think Bellingham needs to come on for Real Madrid. He hasn't played nowhere near enough. They're playing a kid in the midfield, you know. He's played, you know. Here we go. 40 minutes of the game to go, guys. Here's Vinicius Jr. in the box. Oh, he loses the ball. Loses the ball. He always goes on his right foot, though. One thing about Vinicius Jr., he's always cutting in on his right, isn't he? Always cutting in on his right. It's Gula. Nice bit of skill there. Crossfield ball to Mbappe. Good ball. Mbappe can't quite keep it in, though. Bayern Munich, of course, winning the Bundesliga. Generally, they win the Bundesliga. There's not many people, I think, not many managers who can't go to Germany and win the Bundesliga, of course. They do sweep up a lot of the talent as well in the Bundesliga. So they're always going to be in high spirits and good confidence, of course. Absolutely. Ephraim. So I want Harry Kane to win Ballon d'Or. If he wins the Champions League, there's no reason why not. To be fair, this one of the weaker Madrid sides in years. If Bundesliga wants to get away from these critics, beat Madrid and go to the final. Yeah, I think if they want to get off these critics, Bayern Munich are always going to be a good team. Always got they're a legendary team. They're an elite team. They've been to the final most recently before anyone else. In regards to Germany. I think Bayern Munich always going to be an elite team. Of course, 98, 99. I've got fond memories of Bayern Munich, and yeah, definitely big team. If they want to be classed as one of the best, yeah, they got to win the Champions League. Yeah, they haven't won it in a while. Can't believe. Remember when the last time they won the Champions League? Was it? Oh, when was the last time Bayern Munich Champions League? Let me have a look. When I seem to remember recently. When was the last time Bayern won the Champions League? Here we go. 12-13. They won the Bayern. Yeah, 12-13. No, 19-20. Yeah, I remember didn't they beat Dortmund? Yeah, they beat Dortmund. That's the last time they won it. They beat Borussia Dortmund. I remember it. I remember it now. Yeah, against Borussia Dortmund. But anyway, Real Madrid need to score a goal here and to get back into the game. We haven't got long to go, guys. Here's Real Madrid, though. In the box with Mbappe. Oh, he's lost the ball there. Yes. Good defense. Good defending from Pavlovic. Pavlovic has been fouled there. That was good defending. Good play from Pavlovic. Of course, Pavlovic was linked to Man United, wasn't he? Looking at the goal from Harry Kane, I do think Courtois would have saved that. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I do think that Courtois would have saved that. I know that Courtois can't play, but here's Olise on the attack, guys. Good play from Olise. Oh, loses the ball there. Maybe did a little bit too much. 0-0 between Sporting and Arsenal. Luis Diaz here. Bayern Munich happy to keep the ball, but here's Luis Diaz. Nice little turn of pace. He's going to get the ball in. Can he get the ball in? Tar looks a good player. He's another one linked to Man United, wasn't he? Playing very well. Of course, signed from Bayern Leverkusen. Out here wide. Oh, nice bit of skill that from Elise again. And they're in a good position here, Bayern Munich. Oh, it was a good save in the end. It was a good shot from, was that Elise? Yeah, it was Elise. Good shot. He's playing very well, Elise. Great performance so far. Of course, Elise was born in South London. Elise wasn't too far from me. I used to live not far in Croydon, a place called Croydon. I used to live in southeast London for a little while, for about 2 years, and didn't live far from there. Yeah. Anyway, still 0-0 between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. I think I've chosen the right game here, of course. Thought so. Against PSG, they won. They won against who did they win against? They won against Dortmund as well, didn't they? Didn't they win against Dortmund? No, I can't remember. No, yeah, they did win against PSG. Yeah, I think it was it's PSG. Yeah, they won 2, didn't they? Against PSG lost 2, didn't they? PSG have lost 2, I think, over the years. Was it? Or they lost 1 over the years? But yeah, they're a legendary team. Definitely. Let me see what the score was. Yeah, it was PSG. That was COVID season, though, wasn't it? I think that was the COVID season. Yeah, 1-0. Yeah, it was. I remember it now. I think that was the COVID season, if I'm not wrong. So, would I take Kane as mentors, Sesko? I would take him, yeah. But at his age, I don't know how much they're going to charge for him. We should have got him a long time ago, to be honest, mate. Should have got him a long time ago. It's criminal that we didn't. This Harry Kane and that not playing for Man United. It is very criminal, in my opinion. As I said, I think if Alex Ferguson was managing Man United, sort of player he would have signed straight away, Harry Kane. Guys, I remember Harry Kane. They used to live. I remember talking to Harry Kane about years ago. I was living in Leighton in East London, and he was leaning against the wall outside Leighton Orient. And I recognized him. I said, "Hey, Harry, how's it going?" And he obviously at that time he wasn't doing too well, to be honest with you. He wasn't doing too well at Leighton Orient. He was scoring a couple of goals here and there, but he wasn't absolutely tearing it apart in the League Two, I think it was at the time. And yeah, I never would have thought that Harry Kane would go on to the levels that he's gone on to. And congratulations to him. That's it. Perseverance, personality, and things like that. I remember him leaning against the wall and I said, "Hey, Harry, how's it going?" And he goes, "Yeah, all right, mate, all right, mate. Yeah." I remember that. I used to live around the corner. The Leighton Orient used to be like my back garden. I used to have a floodlight in my garden. I used to have a floodlight. Yeah. We missed out a few. Gareth Bale as well, Ryan. You know, we missed out on him as well. Ronaldinho, even though I'm not that bothered about Ronaldinho because obviously Man United signed Ronaldo and the rest is history, as we know, of course. Yeah. So, yeah. Guys, we've got half an hour of football to go in these 2 watch-alongs. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate you all. We've got half an hour to go. Real Madrid 0, Bayern 2 at the moment. It's a foul on Elise. That was a poor foul. That should have been a yellow card. Long ball that. Elise again, looking like a very dangerous player. For me, he's been absolutely phenomenal today. Elise has been brilliant so far. Corner for Sporting Lisbon, by the way. Come on, Sporting. We need you to get something. We need you to get a goal, Sporting Lisbon. Come on, Sporting. Here's Louise. Try to pass to Kane, loses the ball. Nah, poor corner from Sporting Lisbon. Free kick to Arsenal. Cleared by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good ball. It's going to be a goal for Real Madrid if he gets it right. Vinicius Jr. And he's missed an open goal, guys. An unbelievable miss from Vinicius Jr., guys. Unbelievable. It was a great ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold, and it was missed by great ball that. And yeah, he didn't read it from Upamecano, and yeah, poor from Upamecano. Thought it was going to be a goal there for it had to be for Vinicius Jr. My goodness, I would have thought £150 million player would put that in the back of the net. I was wrong, guys. But to be fair, Manuel Neuer did very well there to close the space, to narrow the angle. Did very well there. Jude Bellingham is coming on, guys. Jude Bellingham's coming on, and P-Touch is coming on. P-Touch is coming off. Hoysen's coming off. Bellingham and Militao are coming on, guys. Thought they should have started the game, but hey ho, guys, hey ho. Imagine we have Kane scored against his boyhood club Arsenal. I know, mate. I would love Harry Kane, mate, at Man United, but you know I think we missed the boat on that one. Sporting is mocking Arsenal for their only hope is a corner. I know. We need them to do something, though, don't we? Come on, Sporting. We need an Arsenal meltdown. It would be lovely to get an Arsenal meltdown. You know what I mean? I'm banking on Bellingham changing this game, though, guys. I think Bellingham's going to change the game. Half an hour to go, guys. It's under half an hour. 29 minutes to go, guys, in this game. Here's Elise again. Turning again. Oh, just over the bar. Just over the bar. It's been a nuisance for Real Madrid. Big nuisance for Real Madrid. No, Real Madrid are really, there must be a thorn in their side. Yeah, he's got to score that. Vinicius. Do something. Chip him. Lob him. You know, that's what you need to do. All right, a long ball here. The only thing I can see is a third goal for Bayern Munich at the moment. If Bayern Munich get the third goal, it's going to be curtains, I think. Here come Bayern Munich in the box with Elise again. And it's going to be a corner to Bayern Munich. Yeah, it only looks like a Bayern Munich at the moment. I'm going to wrap up this game. That's the only way it looks at the moment, guys. 27 minutes gone to go. Guys, 27 minutes to go. It looked offside to me. That looked offside, to be honest. It did look offside. I think that was offside, for being honest with you. Yeah. Oysen is on the bench now and didn't have his best game, of course. Anyway, Bayern Munich are going to take the corner with Kimmich here. Oh, it's broken for him. Oh, it was almost a goal for Luiz. Poor defending that from Bayern Munich. Poor defending from Bayern Munich, that. From Real Madrid, that. Poor defending from Real Madrid. Sorry, poor defending from Real Madrid. Corner comes in again. Oh, he's tried a little scissor kick there, and it's a goal kick to Real Madrid. Big up, Bernard. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I'd like to support the stream. It's been a while. Cannot wait for Monday. Me too, Bernard. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you back in the stream. Good to see you. And it's a goal for Arsenal. It's a goal for Arsenal. Zubimendi with the goal, guys. Zubimendi has scored for Arsenal. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. Unfortunately, guys, 1-0 to Arsenal. They've broken the deadlock. Finally, they have broken the deadlock, and it is 1-0 to Arsenal, guys. Yeah. 1-0. Zubimendi after 64 minutes. Arsenal are 1-0 up against Sporting Lisbon. Is it offside? Goal check. It's a goal check. It's a goal check, guys. Just watching this goal check for Arsenal. No, goal stands. Goal stands. Assist from Ben White. Goal from Zubamendi with the goal, guys. Arsenal 1-0 up. Yeah, this is why I said that Sporting Lisbon needed to score. They didn't, and obviously they've been punished. Of course, that happens. I expected Arsenal to win this game anyway. I did expect Arsenal to get through this anyway. So yeah, 1-0 to Arsenal. Unfortunately, I know, Ryan. It's disappointing. Hold on. Has the goal been disallowed? Has the goal been disallowed? Hold on, guys. I think the goal's been disallowed. I think the goal is disallowed, guys, if I'm being honest. I can't even see what's going on at the moment. But the goal has been disallowed, apparently. The goal is off. The goal is off, guys. No goal for Arsenal. It's still 0-0. Still 0-0 in that game, guys. No goal for Arsenal. Yeah, it's still 0-0. Yeah, it's chalked off, guys. A bit slow in that one. Lucky break for Sporting Lisbon. Anyway, here come Bayern Munich on the attack. I do think this Bayern Munich team will beat that Arsenal team. I do think they'll beat Arsenal. Big up, Ryan. We got a lucky break. I do think that, but this Bayern Munich team would defeat that Arsenal team. I do. There's a couple of teams, PSG and that Bayern Munich would beat Arsenal. Especially Arsenal right now as we stand. I think they'll beat Arsenal. About 20 minutes to go in a game, guys. In both games, plus injury time, of course. No extra time, of course, makes a change for me. No extra times in games. You know, I am a bad miss there from Mbappe, guys. Was that Mbappe? No, it was Mbappe. Oh, he needed to bend that a little bit more. Did Neuer get a touch on it? It was almost 2-1. Did Neuer get a touch? They needed that, Real Madrid. They needed that. How did he miss? He's like, how did he miss? Gula's like, how did he miss? Anyway, Serge Gnabry is coming off for Bayern Munich. And Lima is coming off. Musiala is coming on. That's the last thing. And Alphonso Davies is coming on for Bayern Munich. The last thing that Real Madrid want to see is Alphonso Davies and, Musiala coming onto the pitch. I think that's the last thing they want to see, isn't it? Get in, my friend. Come on, Sporting. We need Sporting win, man. We need a Sporting win. No, Sporting win would be absolutely epic. They can get one goal, take it back to the Emirates. If they get one goal, we take it back to the Emirates. That'd be good. Although, did Arsenal lost in the Europa League to Sporting Lisbon? I think it was similar. It was a draw away, if I'm not wrong. You know? Here comes Musiala. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Oh, clearance from Ignacio for Sporting Lisbon. Yellow card for Tar. Tar very much, he says. And he takes the yellow card. A foul on Mbappe. Cynical foul on Mbappe there. Yeah, that was that's a dangerous tackle there on Mbappe. Right at the back of the hill. So it is still 0-0, just to clarify, between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal, guys. Brahim Diaz is on as well. Brahim Diaz has come on the pitch. Gula has come off. Brahim Diaz is coming on. Is Musiala have a German background? He has an English background, Ryan, a German back. He was actually in the England under 21s and things like that. But Gareth Southgate, good old Gareth Southgate, didn't give him a cap. What a wally. And Olise. Olise could have played for England, and we didn't give him a cap. You know, unbelievably incompetence of the highest order, isn't it? Incompetence of the highest order. How we didn't give them a cap. I mean, unbelievable. It's what it is now, isn't it? Brahim Diaz, of course, now is reprieved apparently for the Monaco penalty miss. For the Morocco penalty miss. He's got the African nations, isn't he? Apparently, Senegal are appealing. Right, guys, we've got 19 minutes to go in the game. 19 minutes to go, guys. Before this game shuts down. And plus injury time, of course. Give the ball away. Real Madrid are giving the ball away rather sloppily. And he's having a good game, Olise. Herrera's with the foul. Anyway, on the left-hand side, Luis Diaz. Oh, yeah, it's a foul for Real Madrid. Here's Bellingham on the ball. Bellingham looking to make an impact. Obviously, he's been suffered an injury. He hasn't played much in the last 5 games. Only a few minutes Jude Bellingham has played. Yeah, it'd be good to see Jude Bellingham pick up his performances and stuff like that and get back into the groove before the World Cup, of course. Can Spawners and do a Southampton. Here comes Real Madrid, 2-1. It's a goal. It's 2-1. Real Madrid have got a goal back. Mbappe with the tap in. It almost saved it. My goodness me. It just about went over the line. It's 2-1. Real Madrid are back in the game, guys. Real Madrid are back in the game. 2-1. That's put the cat amongst the pigeons here. Nearly kept it out, though. He nearly kept it out. He almost miraculously kept the ball out of the goal. Yeah, he was onside there. Let me just have a look at this goal. Bellingham with the assist. Great cross. Yeah, that's way over. No, it was actually Trent Alexander-Arnold with the cross. He almost missed it. He did his best to miss it, Mbappe. He did his best to miss it. 15 minutes to go. What can Real Madrid do, guys? It's Harry Kane. Kane, oh, it's offside. It was offside. That was almost a goal. There's a good shot. There's a good spin and good shot from Harry Kane. It's a good spin and a good shot from Harry. That was well classed, that. All right, got 15 minutes to go, guys. Bayern Munich win the ball back in a dangerous area. Here we go. Oh, nearly. It's a corner. It was nearly 3-1. It's nearly 3-1. Bayern Munich have responded well to conceding that goal. It responded well to that goal anyway. It's a corner. Kimmich will be taking the corner as per. Guys. Still 0-0 between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. Guys, 0-0. Kimmich with the cross. And it's going to be another corner. Yeah, it's another corner on the other side. Rudiger with the clearance. Elise is going to take the cross, guys. It's gone to Real Madrid. Real Madrid on the counter-attack. Here's Vinicius Jr. Poor corner from Real Madrid. From Bayern Munich. Vinicius Jr. Free kick to Real Madrid. In a dangerous position. Luis Diaz has got the yellow card. Got to be careful in this competition. Obviously, suspensions is a big thing, isn't it? Suspensions is a big thing. It's going to be a free kick to Real Madrid here. Dangerous position. Harry Kane defending. Trent is going to be taking it. Alexander-Arnold. He's going to be taking it. Good cross corner for Real Madrid. Sal, how on earth some people think Van Dijk is the greatest Premier League defender of all time? It's amazing because it's a recency biased, mate. It's recency biased. That's why people want to erase Man United history. It's not like we dominated football for 26 years, is it? With great defenders. I think Kane is the best striker in the world, not Haaland. I think so as well. I think Andy Cole's better than Kane. Andy Cole's better than Haaland. Andy Cole never took penalties, man. People underrate. This is another thing, isn't it? People underrate everything Man United used to do. They hate Man United. They just want to delete our history and our success. Here come Bayern Munich anyway on the attack, guys. And he's way clear here. Musiala's clear here. He's got it. Can he get out of it? No. He messed around there. It was Luis Diaz. Sorry, it was Luis Diaz. He messed around there too much. Luis Diaz. It's a good opportunity there. Bayern Munich got opportunities to break here. If they play their cards right, they've got opportunity to break out. 12 minutes to go past injury time, guys. 2-1 to Bayern Munich. Good game, this. Good game. As predicted, it would be a good game. Valverde. Not the best game for Valverde today. Bellingham here. It's hard to believe that Trent Alexander-Arnold doesn't get in at right back in England, though, isn't it? It's hard to believe. Like Ben White and players like that get ahead of him. Here comes Vinicius Jr. Oh, straight at Manuel Neuer. Still Sporting 0, Arsenal 0. Arsenal had a goal disallowed for Supermendy. Bayern Munich, though. Bayern Munich cutting Real Madrid open at ease here, though. They're getting that ball into those little pockets. Here's Luis Diaz. They're overdoing it there. It was a chance for Bayern Munich again. Got to start overdoing it. But here's Bellingham. Bellingham taking the ball forward. Vinicius Jr. on the left. Good little spin. Good play. Just couldn't quite get the cross in the end. He did a lot. He did well, but he couldn't quite get the cross in the end. Bayern give away the ball again. Van Nistelrooy was better, mate. Van Nistelrooy was underrated, mate. Highly underrated. Maybe, like I said, many Man United players, Jaap Stam, Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, Gary Pallister, Steve Bruce, Dennis Irwin, Gary Neville, all underrated by pundits. Every single Cantona, You know, Cristiano Ronaldo to an extent, Paul Scholes, Roy Keane. I mean, everyone says, "Oh, Vieira was better than Keane." In what world? In what world was Scholes, was Gerrard and Lampard better than Scholes? They were not. Pep Guardiola would tell you that. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. 14 goals in 10 matches for Mbappe. It's a good return, that pretty much. Of course, we'll see Mbappe at the World Cup. Yellow card. 9 minutes to go, guys. Yellow card for Manuel Neuer. Time wasting. Time wasting for Manuel Neuer. Non-ball. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are leading 2-1. They'll be happy with that. They'll be happy with the 2-1. Kane. Now it's a counter-attack from Real Madrid. Militao. Oh, good shot from Vinicius Jr. there. Mbappe to Militao. Militao to Vinicius Jr. Close. Good shot. I think Vinicius Jr. has been hands down Real Madrid's best player today. Bellinger's made an impact off the bench though, and so has the players that have come on. Trent has had a good game. Made the assist, of course, but Bayern Munich have been the better side overall. Should be winning by more goals, in my opinion. I think they've had some great chances to wrap this game up. They've had some big chances. Cross comes in. Ping pong in the ball. Real Madrid back with the Real Madrid team. Chance. And straight at Manuel Neuer. Neuer's unhappy there. Rudiger. Pavlovic has had a good game. You know, a lot of people talk about Pavlovic, you know, coming to Man United at the end of the season. A lot of people saying, nah, no Pavlovic. He's had a good game today. Absolutely. D'Andre, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. No, for real, Sal, you've got to see Cora season 2. It's so good. It's a Rev series. Oh, I'll see it, mate. Bayern should be 3-1 up. They should be, mate. Big up. Big up, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Bayern should be 3-1 up. Absolutely. I think Bayern are going to turn. If Real Madrid don't get back into this game, Real Madrid are gonna tear them apart. I think Bayern Munich are going to tear them apart. Should I say? Pavlovic is a fantastic player. Yeah. Throw in for Bayern Munich with about 6 minutes to go, guys. 2-1 up away at the Bernabeu, Real Madrid. Here come Bayern Munich, though. Out here wide, Pavlovic. Back here, back to Musiala. Musiala with the ball here. They're making spaces, Bayern Munich. They're looking for that third. They're prowling. And it's straight at the goalkeeper. Shot from Musiala there, straight at the goalkeeper. I don't think Lunin's put a foot wrong. I think for the Kane goal, I think if it was Courtois, he probably would have saved it, in my opinion. Long ball. Manuel Neuer in midfield, clearing that out. Android, sat this fraud slot. If we lose second leg and make sure them lot will come from Paris and they will big up, mate. Bayern played beautiful football. They played very composed football. don't write yourself off, DJ Android. Look at the game, try and win the game, try and get through in the tie, and then everything else will work itself out. Slot does need to go. I think it's pretty evident. Slot needs to go. Arne Slot. It's the fact that if he was at any other team, he probably would have been sacked by now. Yeah. I think he's bought himself a little bit of time because of the Premier League last season. But you can't have that league team and spend 400, 500 million on it and be like this. No, absolutely not. Anyway, cross from Alexander Arnold. You would have could do Alexander Arnold right now. Here come Real Madrid. Oh, a little bit too long. A little bit too long there. Yeah, we know it's over the line. The video technology is showing us the video technology. Anyway, here's Bayern Munich though. There's plenty of space. He's unmarked in the box. Can he get it to him? No, he didn't. Kimmich. He should have got him. He should have beat his first man. He didn't beat the first man. That could have been it. This is Kimmich now. Kane. Elise. Now he's up at Meccano. He's up there. He's up there as well. Yeah, Bayern Munich have had a couple of chances to wrap this game up. They could have finished the tie today, to be honest with you. Musiala here. Elise. Oh, Alphonso Davies was going for that one. Alphonso Davies is way up the pitch as well. Good header from Neuer in the midfield again. It's been a great performance from Bayern Munich. It's still Sporting Lisbon 0, Arsenal 0, by the way. They've had a good account of themselves, Sporting Lisbon, but they need a lead there. They're going to take it back to the Emirates. You can't help thinking they need at least one goal. Try and get a lead. I would say. Elise, let it run. It's a chance. Pavlovic here. Elise, back to Elise. He's going to come out here. Alphonso Davies, Musiala, and he missed it. What a chance. What a chance to make it 3-1. That could be huge. That could be huge. Marcus, speaking of Liverpool, I heard Arne Slot will resign at the end of the season if the board wants him to do. Do you believe that? Get paid, bruv. Don't quit. What do you think, Sal? He's not gonna quit, mate. He's not gonna quit. He's gonna take that money. He's not gonna take the money. We don't care about Liverpool, but good fodder or to banter. It's good to have a good chat about other teams as well. I don't mind other teams in the chat as long as it's constructive and not abusive. We do get some guys who come in here just to be irritable, but no, we don't mind as long as it's good football in opinion. It's all good and stuff like that. I don't mind that. So we're going into injury time now, guys. It's still Real Madrid 1, Bayern Munich 2, guys, in injury time. Here they come. Real Madrid trying to salvage a draw in this game. Arnold on the right. This is Vinicius Junior. Carreras here. Mbappe with the spin. And it's out for a corner, guys. It's out for a corner. How much minutes is going to be added? 4 minutes is going to be added on in this game. Real Madrid have got 4 minutes in this game to save something, basically. Valverde's up. Is Arnold. Good corner that. Oof. They needed someone towering in there. One minute to go in the Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal game. Big chance here for Bayern Munich. They're on the counter-attack. They're on the counter-attack. It's going to be, oh, it's a poor ball from David Luiz. My goodness. From Luiz. Not David Luiz, but you know what I mean. Poor ball from Luiz. Look. That was a big chance for Bayern Munich. Massive chance to finish the game off. Huge chance. But as it stands, it's still Real Madrid 1, Bayern Munich 2 here. Arnie will leave, mate. Don't worry about that. It'll be gone sooner or later, mate. Richard, Arsenal drawing is good for United as it will give the Premier League the 5th Champions League spot. That's true. We're getting it anyway, mate. We're coming 3rd, mate. I prefer us not to have the Champions League spot because that means Liverpool have a chance, mate. I prefer us not to have the 5th place. Honestly, tables have turned. Tables have turned, guys. I would rather not get the 5th place so we don't have Liverpool in the Champions League or someone like that and they come 5th. Arsenal scored in the last 91st minute. Will this one be disallowed? I think Arsenal scored here. It's Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz with the goal in the 91st minute. They've really ruined it now, Sporting. Sporting Lisbon are losing 1-0, apparently. With a last-minute goal. And I don't think this one is going to be disallowed. I don't think this one's going to be disallowed, guys. Arsenal shit. If they are 24-25 bad about this worse, it regressed badly. The league has regressed enormously, mate. When I was younger, Arsenal wouldn't even come. This Arsenal team wouldn't even come in the top 10. Android. When I was young in the 90s, when I was a teenager in the 90s, this Arsenal team wouldn't get in the top 10. I'm telling you that right now. I mean, it's detriment to the league. How bad it is. But this one will count. Kai Havertz with the goal. If you let Kai Havertz, I mean, Sporting Lisbon in the quarterfinal. How easy do you get, though? Goodness me. You know. It's another Bayern are pinning for a penalty there. They're pinning for a penalty. So that game's nearly over. Here come Bayern Munich. Good save. And this game is almost over, guys. 4 minutes have gone of injury time. That should be up. That should be it. Cleared away. This should be full time here, guys. Full time, guys. Full time. It is full time. Is it full time? That looked like a penalty to Elise to me. He didn't win it, but it's full time anyway. It's finished. Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 1. Bayern Munich have the advantage in the second half of a second leg, guys. They have won the game by 2-1 in the Bernabeu. Great result for Bayern Munich. Fantastic result for Bayern Munich, courtesy of a fantastic strike from Harry Kane, of course, guys. He is the guy who's got them the win, guys. Absolutely. They'll be delighted with that. They'll take that back to Germany, and I'm pretty certain that they're going to probably go through for me. It's going to take a magnificent performance from Bayern Munich. In regards to Arsenal, it has also finished Arsenal won 1-0, guys. They've won 1-0 against Sporting Lisbon in Lisbon, guys. Unbelievably late goal, 90+1 from Kai Havertz, guys. So they got 1 foot in the semi-final, guys. You know, maybe they'll have an hard game sometime. You never know, guys. That would be lovely, wouldn't it, if they have a hard game? But guys, both games are finished. It's finished. But Real Madrid 1, Bayern Munich 2, Sporting Lisbon 0, Arsenal 1, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that game is finished. It is finished 1-0 to Arsenal. It is finished 1-0 to Arsenal. It was not offside this time, I don't think. As far as I'm aware, I'm looking at it now. It has finished 1-0. Full time, 1-0 to Arsenal. 1-0 to Arsenal full time. But yeah, look, what I would say is that it's all to play for Real Madrid. Can they go to Germany? You know, I don't know, and get a win. I don't know. You never know. However, it's going to be very difficult for Sporting Lisbon to come back from that. Going to London with that score line, it's going to be difficult for them, even on the best of times for Sporting Lisbon. Losing 1-0 at home to Arsenal, I think that game is relatively over. You never know, of course, in regards to football. You never know if, Sporting Lisbon go there and do something, of course, but they're going to have to win in London. I don't think that's going to happen, guys. I really don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. Stranger things have happened, of course, but in the end, I would say that Arsenal relatively deserved the 3 points. In the end, Bayern Munich deserved the 3 points as well. And I feel like Bayern Munich were absolutely excellent today, by the way. A phenomenal performance away at Real Madrid today at the Bernabeu. Absolutely brilliant performance, guys. Guys, absolutely brilliant. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate you all. Don't forget to smash a like on the way out, guys. I really appreciate everyone who's continued to support the channel. Please don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, of course, guys, as I always do every single morning. And I will be here the same time, guys, for the watch-along between PSG and Liverpool and the other game, of course, guys, absolutely. But I will be there to do both watch-alongs, guys, absolutely. Barcelona are playing, of course, guys. I know. Atletico Madrid and Barcelona, before anyone says anything. I'll be there to do the watch-along for that one as well, guys, tomorrow evening. Looking forward to that one, though. The PSG one is very interesting, to be honest with you guys. I do feel that Bayern Munich are the best team at the moment. I think that anyone who plays Bayern Munich is going to be difficult for them. I think they'll beat Arsenal. I think PSG will beat Arsenal. I don't think we have to worry about Arsenal winning the Champions League, guys. I'll be honest. I think those two teams are better. And having looked at Arsenal, when the going gets tough, they do crumble, don't they? They really do crumble. They do crumble a little bit, don't they, guys? But yeah, it is what it is. Guys, thank you so much. A real pleasure having you on board today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for smashing a like, every single one of you. Absolute legends. Don't forget I'll be back tomorrow morning. Have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm Sal. Wishing luck on every single person. You be safe, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.